Honestly, this diet thing is not easy, but I think the most difficult part of it has been trying to get back into shape. I know it's only been a couple days, but you know, working the office job that I've had for the past 6 months and not really been able to work out that much between that job, which is about 12 hours a day, and trying to help out with my wife during the last term of her pregnancy. And now with the newborn, I feel like I'm just in such bad shape. And this kind of exposure through this channel is a real challenge on itself. I mean, in this video, we're putting up photos of me. These are before pictures. And it really does set the reality and show the whole world my body when I'm in one of the worst shapes of my life. And it doesn't feel good, but it has to be done. Number one, it's going to keep me accountable, because I'm not going to have a picture of myself looking like an absolute slob and not have an absolutely radical change 100 days later. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to fail this. And like I said, the biggest thing so far, the biggest challenge isn't necessarily the diet. The biggest challenge has been trying to get active again, because I do have athletic genes. I've been an athlete my whole life, but I'm so deconditioned right now that I feel like I've never worked out once in my life. And I've been deconditioned before, and it does suck, but you just kind of got to keep pushing through it. So I do have some footage of me actually working out today. My program's boxing workout and some calisthenics. And yeah, I know the boxing's sloppy, so please don't critique me so hard on that. It'll get a lot crisper as the weeks and months go on. You know, boxing, kickboxing, it's something that I've done my entire life. I'm quite rusty right now, and I'm a 40-year-old man. You know, we got to keep it real. I'm not trying to compete anymore. I just want to be in shape. And it's one of the best ways I think that you can actually get into shape is some kind of combative martial art. And boxing to me has always been one that's so rigorous, especially if you've done it long enough and you know how to move. But watching the recording myself, I feel so sloppy. But as far as our weigh-in today, we're at 297.5, so we are breaking down a little bit. And honestly, when I first start working out, and if you first start working out, you might notice that your weight actually goes up a little bit. And that's just because your body tends to retain more fluid as you begin to work out. Your muscles start filling out. The stress will just make you kind of carry weight in general. So yeah, don't be surprised. If I start lifting weights, I'll probably go up about 10 pounds in weight, you know, over the course of just a couple of days. And I know that that's not fat. It's just because if you're not eating enough, it can't be fat. It's mathematically impossible. So you just have to recognize that and not get demotivated. Because between the gout and not being able to go on keto like I planned, and the fact that I just feel so out of shape, it's easy for me to be kind of defeated by this, but I can't let myself get defeated by it. And if you're on this journey with me, I know there are a few of you that are. You can't let it defeat you either. If it's been a long time, like I said, I mean, you know, some people, they go for so long without working out that just walking around the block can be a challenge. And this whole channel isn't for elite athletes. It's just for anyone who's trying to get in shape. This isn't for your extreme CrossFitters or your marathon runners. Just for normal people like you and me. And normal people need normal people advice. And you got to start small. I think Couch to 5K, I think is a really good one, but even that can be a bit much for some people. If you've dealt with an injury, if you're disabled, like I said, if you're just so deconditioned that it takes you much longer to get in shape, and you're starting at so much deeper of a hole than most people, you just got to pace yourself and stay consistent. Now, what I'm doing down in my basement right now, my wife thinks I'm a madman, but what I'm doing in my basement right now, you know, you do feel goofy sometimes. You feel goofy working out, and especially recording yourself working out, because that's not something I'm used to doing. But here we are, we're doing it, and you know what? We're staying positive because it feels good to sweat again. It feels good to have my heart thumping again. It feels good to have those exercise hormones flowing through my veins. And if you've started working out and you're starting to feel those, just go with them. It's supposed to feel great. You know, it's not just a runner's high. You get bicycler's high a walking high even. Anytime you're pushing yourself to the point where you're sweating, you're getting out there, you're making your body work, your body will reward you with feel-good chemicals. This is just a fact. So if I have a really good boxing workout, even though it's sloppy and my form's terrible, but I'm at it for like 45 minutes, get my calisthenics in, I feel good and I feel goofy. And I start running my mouth. And my wife calls it my post-exercise brain. And, and it definitely annoys her. But as far as diet goes today, okay, so we did the shopping haul yesterday, and that's exactly what we had today. So I had some steamed rice, nothing in it, no salt or anything. Just made a bunch of rice. I ate this twice today. It was 1 cup of cooked rice with 2 stewed chicken thighs and the tomato sauce that it was made in. Very freaking tasty. It's something I started doing when I was in college back in the day, and it just, honestly, the meat will just fall off the bone. It's really good if you do it with beef. But chicken thighs, it's perfect for too. And if you want to throw a little cheese on top, so be it. It's like you're making your own pasta sauce, really, but you're getting all that chicken stock and chicken broth in there as the base for the sauce. It has a really amazing taste to it. It's very velvety. It's very rich. It's pretty high in calories, so you got to be careful. But I had that twice today. Had a protein shake and a banana, and that's it. And no sugars at all, and I'm kind of feeling it because before this whole thing, big sugar freak. I love sugar. The big problem for me, I'm sure a lot of you have this, is eating at night. I'm a nighttime snacker. I'm curious to know what kind of gets you the most when it comes to your dieting. Like I said, for me, it's just nighttime snacking. It kills me, but I don't know. Anyway, have a look at the workout real quick. Like I said, it's boxing and calisthenics, getting out there, and of course, this is me. This is what I look like right now. It's not good. This is 6'4", 298 pounds, and I know I'm starting off in a better place than a lot of people are. I'm a big guy, but at the same time, it is stressful, and it is a bit embarrassing having this out there. But we're gonna have a change here, and I'm really glad that you guys are here for the ride. And let me know how your progress is going. This is week 1. We're in the middle of week 1, right? Everybody should be busting some rust and getting out there and feeling awkward, but getting good sweat going. But let me know how you feel. Again, thanks for stopping by. And if this is your first time here, hey, like and subscribe. This is a 100-day weight loss challenge, and we'd like to have you here with us, trying to get healthy. This is for normal people. Just stay positive, keep your head up, and honestly, just never give up. But again, we appreciate your support and hope you have a good one. Take care.